Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup look based off of my favorite drugstore makeup items. So I'm just gonna go through, talk about the products, and then I'll list the price and a link to where you can purchase these items below in the description box. So don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get started. First, I'm going to pull my hair back so it doesn't get in the way. So the first product I'm gonna start with, so normally I don't, in the mornings, like after I wash my face, I put on moisturizer and I pretty much just use that as my primer. But if I'm not doing that, which is kind of like midday right now, I use the Master Prime by Maybelline in just Blur and Smooth. It's 100. So that's what I start with. And I just put a little bit on my hands, just warm up the product, and I just rub it all over my face. Another good one, which I have in here, and I probably should have put on first, but oh well, is Poreless Putty Primer. This one's really good too if you have like bigger pores in certain areas. So what I do with that is I just scoop a little bit like on the back of my nail, because that's the easiest way for me to grab it. And then I usually take it where I see where my pores might be a little bit big. So I'll do like my cheeks right here and like right around my nose, my chin, and just kind of like rub that in. And I kind of just do like a sweeping motion like this to really press the product into the skin. And just whatever's left over, just everywhere else. So this, oh my gosh, I forgot my makeup brushes, hold on. This is my absolute favorite drugstore foundation. I haven't really come across one that really tops this one. I almost bought that Maybelline Dream Mousse today to kind of try it out because I hear it's a lot lighter and really good too, but this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear, and I use the shade 420, and then I think I use like 460 or 465 in the summertime. That's kind of my shade, so this stuff literally lasts all day long. I wear it to work during the week, and everyone asks me like, oh my gosh, like, how does your makeup still look perfect? And it's like almost time to leave. I'm like, you know, it's this Maybelline, or I mean, this L'Oreal foundation. I mean, it is literally the best. I've turned all my friends to it when they asked me kind of what they were thinking, and this is still the best. It doesn't budge, nothing. It looks perfect all day. So highly recommend this one. And I take just my Morphe M439. So I started buying Morphe brushes when I was watching Jaclyn Hill. She like always raved about them. So I basically bought like her favorite set. So I've had it for like 4 or 5 years now, and it was, I got this set from a video that she had filmed when she did like my favorite. So yeah, this is when they became like my favorite. And like I said, I've literally had this brush for 4 or 5 years, and I just keep washing it. I could probably get a new one. They're actually really cheap. I think this one is around like, don't quote me, $12. It'll be in the description box, but still, I mean, like 12 bucks, and I still use this. Like, come on. I still use her whole set, actually. I mean, you'll see me pull the rest of them that I've used since I bought it. And I think when I originally bought the whole set, I want to say it was around 100 bucks. And you got like a couple eye brushes. Like, you can even tell this is the old one because it still has like the old logo on it. But yeah, so I mean, I really like them. I think they're great. Okay, so now I'm gonna do concealer. And these I actually just got brand new. Take them out of the package real quick. So underneath my eyes, I'm gonna use this Morphe concealer. It's about $9 and I'm used the shade C165. And I'm kind of nervous about this shade. I got it when I was looking at it in the store, you know, and I kind of wait for it to dry and see. And this one has more of a pink undertone, and I don't usually buy the ones that have the pink undertone. I usually get the ones that have a neutral undertone. But for some reason, I just wanted to go crazy and try the one with the pink undertone. It cancels out dark circles more, obviously, but I think I'm gonna try this one, like just underneath my eyes where I get more like dark and purpley kind of. And then I'm gonna use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one is really, really good too. I'm in the shade Light Beige. So in this one, I'm gonna do my nose, chin, and on the top of my forehead. But I'm really excited to try this shade in the Morphe Concealer. So I'll just hit that. Ooh. Doesn't look that pink on camera, but in person, you can definitely see like the peachy undertone. I'm gonna take this guy. And then with this, instead of a brush, I'm gonna just take my Beauty Blender and blend it all out. I'm gonna look at this from a close-up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that actually worked really nicely. So I would say if you have a little bit of darkness that you want to conceal, I mean, this definitely took it to another level. I kind of like this. I'm kind of glad I got it. Okay. So now, before I set my face, I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows, just in case I need to touch them up. Before I do the powder, I like to do my brows and then see if they need touch up with concealer. So for that, I like the Maybelline one, but I didn't have one, and I didn't realize I didn't have one until after I got home. But I really like this Bryce Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. Ooh. This is in the shade Brunette, and I'm going to use this to carve out my brows, or to do my brows, I guess. And what's always great about like drugstore products is like you can always go to Walgreens or CVS, and if you hit it at the right time, like things are like buy one get one half off. Like, so if this, like, I don't think this is the price, but if this was like 15 bucks and you think that that's kind of out of my budget, like get one and then get something else that's half price, and then you can save money in the long run, you know? So normally the reason why I don't set yet is because you can see where, since I've brushed these, where now that product has moved. So see how there's like a shade there? So I'm gonna go back in with this e.l.f. Just kind of do a little dab and cover that back up. Now I'm gonna go in with setting powder, and my fave is the Coty Airspun, just in translucent. This is huge. I think it's like $6 or $7, and it lasts you a super long time. So I just take it, and I don't know how some people's gets like really messy. It comes with like a little thing, but I just use my beauty blender and I just kind of shake it like like this, just lightly, and then it brings the product up to the top like that. And then I take my beauty blender. I want to make sure to get all of the creases out from underneath your eye that may have occurred. Now you're gonna take it just like this, and I bake that under eye so it doesn't crease or move. Just kind of wherever I put the concealer. I usually do my nose a lot because I notice I can crease really easily around my nose because I smile and move a lot. So just kind of wherever you put that concealer, just really press the product in there. Kind of set your eyelids with it. And I just kind of wipe away that bake at the same time. Kind of get the neck where you brought down the foundation. And boom. Another one that's really good to use, which I also have in my basket, if you wanted more of like a color, is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This one is also really good. This is in the shade light medium, and I really need light, so that's why I haven't used it. Or I'm not using it, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so this one is CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. This one is also really good to set your under eye with, and it gives an overall like beautiful sheen to your face. So again, if you wanted like a color, this one has the color to it, but it makes your under eye look airbrush. It looks really good. For bronzer, I know this is pretty much everyone's go-to favorite. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Really good, really soft. Smells like summertime. It's just awesome. So I just take this just on a fluffy brush, whisk it around in there, get a lot of the product on, and bronze up my face. So for highlighter, what's a really good highlighter also is the Maybelline Master Chrome. But I really love this Morphe one. It's in the shade Extra. It's really good, and I use it every day. So I'm going to apply this one as my highlight. And it's just really blinding. You can see where it's at. Oh yeah. So now before I move on to eyes, I'm gonna give my face a quick spritz using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Kind of brings a little life back to my face from all that powder that we used. So this eyeshadow palette isn't particularly drugstore, but I actually didn't buy this for the full price of what it is. I think it's like $30. But it actually came in my BoxyCharm. I was subscribed to BoxyCharm. I just quit like a few months ago. But you literally get so much stuff in there. I think it's like 20 bucks, I think is what I was spending a month. But you get so many eyeshadows, you get mascaras, you get all kinds of stuff. So technically, I mean, you get And you get like the full size products, which I really like too. So, but this palette I got in a BoxyCharm, and it is super nice because it has all of like just everyday tones that you can use, and I use this all of the time. I've had it for like a year, I think, and it's just really good. It has a lot of the pretty colors in it. Would I say go and splurge $30 on this? No, but I'm putting it in the video because it came in my BoxyCharm and it was technically $20. So if you want to subscribe to BoxyCharm, you totally could. I thought it was worth it when I had it, except I was just getting like so much in that I wasn't using all of the products before they went bad or expired. So I just kind of quit, and I just had so much, and I was giving some to my friends because I had so many different eyeshadow palettes that I didn't need and all this stuff. So I'm going to use this one. When I went to Ulta today to actually get a couple things for this video, they were like completely out of the eyeshadow palettes that I wanted to get. Like they had nothing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the deal was. So I was gonna get a couple Maybelline ones because they have pretty good eyeshadow palettes now. They didn't have any, so they just had like the testers, and then when I went to grab what I wanted, it was all out. So I'm gonna use this one today. It's all I got. So I'm gonna go in here with Transition to apply in my crease. Oh, actually. So once I have that color pretty much laid down, I'm gonna go into just a little bit of a darker shade and go into Bestie. Bestie for the restie. And just go a little bit lower in that crease to add some depth. We love some depth. Now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, and I'm gonna go into Are You Kidding Me? Right here. And again, just a little bit lower. I'm gonna take that same shade, Are You Kidding Me? And go underneath my lash line. All the way from outer to inner corner. Now I'm gonna go into Brownie Points. Just another darker brown shade down there in the corner. I'm just gonna do the outer V on this. Gonna hit the outer corner, bring it in just a little bit and flick. Now I'm gonna go back in with just a plain brush, nothing on it, sorry, plain. And just make sure everything is blended out. Looking nice and good, nice and clean. Now I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shade. Which one do I wanna do? Ooh, how you doing, Miss Pretty? How you doing? Ooh. Okay, it's more of like a metallic, I guess. I'm gonna go into How You Doing, just with my finger all over the lid. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna highlight the brow bone with the shade Crystal up here in the top left. Okay, now I'm gonna take a flat definer brush and I'm gonna just go back into that shade Brownie Points and go nice and tight on that lower lash line. Now I'm gonna, also not gonna do any black eyeliner today, so I'm gonna use eyeshadow for my liner. Sweet. Now I need to blend that out at the bottom, so let me. Okay, so a cool trick that I learned to make your eyes appear bigger is to go in with like a light eyeliner. This one's white and it's by NYX. It's 604 Milk. So I'm gonna put this in my waterline to make my eyes look bigger. Look at that. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara. Ultimate, just like the L'Oreal foundation, the ultimate, can't go wrong. Drugstore mascara, voluminous lash paradise, black is black, fave, all time, hands down, nothing's gonna beat it. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm actually gonna do a lash. I wasn't going to, but now I feel like I'm gonna do it. So I'm going to go get my lashes. I'll be right back. Lashes are totally, these ones I'm gonna be using are Ardell. They aren't the wispies, but they're, I don't really know what they are. I'd have to look. I always, when I take them out of the box, I like literally throw them on my vanity and then I throw the box away and I forget what they are. So, black liquid liner is this one by NYX. Epic Ink Liner, waterproof, just in black. I really like it. I haven't really tried many others. I think I just bought this one to try it and I really liked it, so. While my lash glue is getting tacky, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips real quick. I use this NYX Lip Liner in the shade Natural. And then to go over that, I usually honestly just do chapstick or whatever. But for today, I'm gonna go into this Maybelline lipstick in Baddest Beige. It's a really pretty color. I forgot how much I like it. Well, I guess I had this one out too. This one's a NYX Whipped Fouet. Whipped Fouet. I don't know what shade this is in. It's for lip and cheek. That's what it says. I didn't know it was for lip and cheek. I thought it was just for lip. But it's a really pretty color. It's like a nudie pink, more of a pink, but it's got like a rosy color to it. It's pretty. These ones that I am trying, they don't last that long on the lip. I mean, like, if I were to put this one on, go have a glass of water, I'd probably have to reapply it just because it's a lipstick. I haven't honestly found a favorite drugstore matte. I am just obsessed with Jeffree Star's matte liquid lipsticks. I think that they will always be my favorite. They're not drugstore. I don't know, I think they're reasonably priced because they last you such a long time. Cause like, I mean, to think about it, I don't wear liquid lips every day. Like when I go to work, I like throw on some chapstick. Like I don't do a full, you know, glam at work. So they do last me a long time. But those are like, it's probably my fave. So I just went and checked and I do not have a brow product to set my brows with that is drugstore. I completely slipped up on that, I guess. So I'm just gonna go in and use my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. And one last final spritz. All right, you guys, that is it for today's drugstore favorites makeup look. I hope you found some good tips and tricks. Let me know what are your favorite products. I'd love to try something new. These have honestly just been like my go-tos for probably the past year, honestly. Crazy as that sounds. So let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see me try or any other videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.